Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, and welcome back to a project walkthrough. We are over in Brookhaven looking at a guest house for one of our clients. It's gonna be hard to see it in the light a little bit, but you know, we talk about the same stuff an awful lot. And so these were fairly expensive wooden sash windows. And unfortunately, all the years that the painters have come out, they never painted the sash points in the frame, which is where this black line is here and here. And so once the moisture gets in there, the painters have only painted what you see the outside face of this window. And so the sash is rotted across the bottom here and up this left side right here. When you see this little wrinkling in what we call the nose, this outside piece right here, you know it's rotted. So we can't piece this in, we have to replace this whole piece custom. But we can actually repair the window, which we're the only company in Atlanta that I know that will repair a window like that with actually back primed and sealed wood. It won't rot again. And then once the repair is made, the homeowner can have us paint this thing and paint it right. But you really have to caulk everything, and I'll show you in a little bit. Here on the right dormer, you got the same issue. The lower sash is rotted. You can't see it so well in the video, but these are custom moldings on the left and right side. We'd have to make it and try to track it down somewhere, but both of these are rotted right here. This corner board, this 5/4 board right here is rotted, so we'll piece that in. She's got a few shakes missing. There's one missing on the left side. You can kind of see this one right here is the second one up. We talk about gutter system a lot. We just add this in really quickly. If you've got gutter helmet, especially on saucer gutters, you really shouldn't have them, number one. Saucer gutters don't work that great to begin with. They're more decorative than anything else. And if you're gonna put gutter helmet on here, which people do it to prevent having to clean the gutters regularly, but what they don't tell you is you gotta hand clean this edge. You see the algae and the mildew building up along this edge, so the gutters don't really work. And then on top of it, because saucer gutters don't really flow that well to begin with, they usually clog up. If you put a helmet system, they clog right here, which is why you connect the dots and the soffit is rotting out right here, which we can repair this with back prime wood. Where this goes underground, it's great that they got 4-inch solid downspouts. Where this goes, we need to just flush it and make sure it's clear. And they have the same gutter system back here on the rest of the house. We just need to hand clean that once a year. It's a pain, but if you do it, you'll stay in great shape and you won't have drainage issues. You won't have rotted wood. On the right side dormer, we've got 3 pieces in here of the cedar shake that are gone. And you can see the expansion joint in here in the frame right here. This is where all that rot is. So we can go ahead and fix that. You can see she's missing a couple more sections of cedar shakes right here. All fixable stuff. On the right side window is something we talk about all the time. Look for black on your house. You'll see the void. And so kind of you can see it clearly here on this window. See how wide these sash points are in the frame? They've never been caulked and sealed. And what it ends up leading to, if you don't caulk and seal and back prime your wood, see the wrinkling in the wood right here in this center and the frame behind it? It's rotted. These windows are all going to start to rot. See how expanded this is? They didn't leave the factory that way. They were a lot closer. It's catching moisture. So if we can caulk them and repaint, I think she's got 5 windows on here to repaint. The left side of the house over here has the same issue on the window. And unfortunately, it's not a cheap repair to make, but it's cheaper than replacing the window. Both of these windows right here on the left side had rot in them. This lower sash right here in the corner is rotted. And then we got the same point over here. The right side of the sash is rotted on this one. And then the inside frame piece right here. So if you were to go in there with your finger and just touch it, it'd go right through. There's one piece of rotted shake right up in here on the left corner that we can piece that in and then just touch up the paint. People have come in and repaired this stuff before. And the problem with this stuff is like over here, my guys will probably want to redo this, but there's a little repair piece right here. See the joint? It's a horizontal cut, and you want everything on a 45 or weather cut, so any moisture gets behind will shed out to the front. Here it traps it and causes more rot. Anywhere on this place that you see black lines, like here, it's never been caulked and sealed. If it were me, even though this wasn't painted very long ago, whoever did it, nothing's caulked. And you want to come in with premium caulk. Don't buy, it's so hard to find it right now, but the premium caulk is like $8 to $10 a tube. It's really in short supply right now. There's still a lot of supply side issues from COVID, but we can track it down and then just repaint this thing. But caulk your trim up, and good paint, good caulk lasts a lifetime. My brother and I have a crew of about 30 guys. We're all over the place. People get confused with us because they think we only do high-end projects because a lot of our clients own high-end homes. That's not the case at all. We're reasonably priced. Our work is very good. We've got tons of good references, but we do everything from hanging pictures and painting walls and plumbing and water heaters and roof repairs, deck, siding, trim, you name it, we do it. Been doing it for almost 30 years in Atlanta. You can reach us in the office sometimes at 770-912-2829. Sometimes you can catch me, Andy, directly at 770-265-9017. Camera's focused a little bit better. We see that wrinkle all the way through the bottom of that sash. We say all the time, like when you see wrinkle in a wood that looks like your fingers if they've been in the swimming pool too long, it just lets you know it's rotted. Anyway, we'll see you at the next house. Take care. Bye for now.